Guys, we made it at the gym today. We're heading back again. No, ironically, I was wearing this shirt the last back day that I had, but I promise I have washed it. I just don't have a lot of clothes. I have maybe like 10 to 20 t-shirts, but I have like 10 that are my favorite, so I don't really switch up from those too much. I'll wear like the 5 days a week occasional t-shirts. Like I just have favorites. I don't wear all 20. But yeah, we are going to be heading back. I'm about to warm up my cardio. Just got some water. We're going to be heading some back. And I'm going to go through and talk about what I'm doing today and get some pointers. I think today is day 8 maybe. I'll have to check. So see you guys there. So now today I am going to be doing pull-ups. I'm going to do pull-ups, probably do about 3 to 4 sets of that depending on how fast it fatigues me. I'm going to jump into like a mid-lat workout and then a lower lat. I'm going to hit some lower back and then some rear delts, and I'll pretty much wrap it up. But there's so many things you can do on a back day. I'd always recommend starting with like more of a main movement like pull-ups or lat pull-down. Some kind of pull-down, something that's hitting your full lat, and then move into more smaller accessory movements. And always don't forget about your rear delts and your traps, because those can go overlooked a lot of the time, so make sure you're hitting that too. Yeah, that's what I should be getting into today. I am in the gym pretty late today because today has been a pretty busy day. This morning had a job interview, and then after that had to go to the walk-in clinic to get a drug screening. Ended up coming back to town and went to the pool. And then I went to another town to go to the phone store, Verizon, to see if I was eligible for a trade-in. Fortunately, it was not. I'm only 25% of the way there paying my phone off, so that kind of sucks. I was really looking forward to that. But I did get some canes while I was in Muncie, so that was nice. We don't really have any of those close. Closest one is an hour from here, which we did. Me and my girlfriend did make a food review video about that, which she's editing right now. So I'll post that today too. So yeah, that's how I ended up at the gym. I also was doing some DoorDash to make some gas money. So yeah. Hey guys, so before I hit this back workout, I just want to get further into what I was talking about earlier. So yeah, I did have the job interview today. It went well. It's called a place called Train. It's an HVAC company. Interview went really well. I was very confident, so I'm happy to hear that. The shift is first shift. It's 6 a.m. to 2:30, so I'm going to be suffering. I'm not a morning person, but I am still going to be filming content after I get off work probably, or before, as long as I'm not too tired, of course. But this is definitely a side hobby that I love to do and just love doing it. And just bring you guys along with the journey with me of, going to the gym and doing self-improvement. So like I said, today is going to entail back, but yeah, I just want to clear up those other things. So I would have been filming earlier in the day, but yeah, I did have that job interview and I had to go do a drug screening, which kind of entailed peeing in a cup, and then had to fill out a bunch of paperwork in my email about background checks. Ended up spending some time with family, and then I just now made it here. My diet today, unfortunately, hasn't been too great. Like I said, I had Raising Cane's, and we're doing a food review on that actually. She's editing it, so I think that's going to be nice and funny. Very raw, very raw. I didn't have much preparing time, and I was door dashing during it, so it's going to be funny. Yeah, like I said, let's get into it. Hopefully you guys learn a thing or two, and hopefully I can get a good back pump. So I'm gonna be jumping into some pull-ups. I did go ahead and just hit a set, but when I filmed it, it wasn't getting my whole body in the frame, so I had to delete it, but it's okay. An extra set don't hurt nobody. But like I was saying in that last video before it got deleted, when you're doing these big main movements like pull-ups, it's a lot of volume, so you don't have to do that many sets. I'm gonna do probably like more sets of this, even though I just did one, and I'm not gonna go like a lot of reps. It's just like, because I'm basing it on volume, and since this is my main movement, I'm really gonna push myself on it. And then after this, I will jump into like accessories and stuff like that. The pull-ups are essential for back. I'm telling you right now, that is one of the biggest growth miracle workers for hitting back. Try it out. Let me know what you guys think. So yeah, like I said, that is my second set. I did record the other set and then just had a bad frame on it. But yeah, pull-ups are very essential if you want to get those big lats and those big wings popping out. And so another set of this, and like I said, it's only been 2 sets and I'm already getting super fatigued. Like I said, these main movements, they kill you. Like if you're doing like heavy bench press day, like 4 sets of 5, 3 sets of 5 is like 90%, 1 rep max or whatever. Well, not 90%, that's stupid, 75%. It will fatigue you out really quick. But the important thing is that burnt those muscle fibers. So that's what I'm basically doing with back. I'm pretty much burning out all of the big parts of my back with this, and then I'm gonna move on to accessories. Yeah. 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 Guys, this is probably gonna be my last set of pull-ups. I already have a huge pump right now and I'm already starting to feel pretty fatigued. I don't know if it's because it's late at night and I'm not used to it, but I'm already getting a pretty big back pump. So anyways, I just want to take a quick pause in between my set and just say thank you guys again for the support. The amount of subscribers I've gained in a short period of time just for starting like 4 or 5 days ago is actually crazy. So happy to like take you guys along with this journey with me, and I think I am improving more and more every time I film. I think I get better at a certain thing every time, and I'm trying. I'm working on like thumbnails, titles, headings, certain editing, trying to give advice better, not being so camera shy, which I actually have became a lot more confident with filming and talking to the camera. It hasn't been too bad, to be honest. I feel way more confident talking than what I did the first day. If you guys were to go back to the first day, you guys would see just the difference between now and then of just how better I made the videos more entertaining and stuff. And I noticed that people's attention spans are a lot shorter anymore. So people want like a 6 to 7 second video and then just scroll on to the next. So I want to do a mixture of both. I do want to have these lengthy videos where you can learn something, kind of vibe, maybe something to sleep to. And I do want those shorts to give like a quick tip or a quick motivator to somebody that might need it. And for anybody that's still figuring out whether the gym's for them or not, I totally say go for it. I think it's in like the top 5 best things to do for self-improvement, because not only does it discipline your mind, it disciplines your body, your spirit, and that leads into other things. So that's just beautiful in itself. But don't be scared to take the first step. Just say, this is the day I'm going to start, and go do it. And then just keep doing it, keep implementing it every single day. Even if you don't feel like doing it, just do it anyway, and do it anyway. And eventually it just becomes muscle memory. Like if you don't do it, you feel weird or you feel off. Like I've been lifting for about 3 or 4 years now. Of course, I'm 18. And I think I took maybe a week off for getting my wisdom teeth removed, and I took a few days off for being sick or something. But I never let that like defeat me, because most people after like a sickness or other, like, well, I already missed the gym this many times, so I'm just not going to show up. It's definitely not the right mindset to have. Keep going, keep pushing through, keep giving it all you got, and I think you will succeed. You will succeed, actually. I know you will, because the gym's just the beginning. Because you get good in the gym, you get in shape, that's going to make you get better at business, and believe it or not, it will. You're like, no, but it will. You'll start getting your money up, you'll start getting your mind right, start eating right, you'll start feeling better, you'll start being able to think better, you'll have better ideas, you'll get more friends and family around, you'll find that significant other, get closer to God. Like these are all things that you have to implement in your life that require self-improvement, that I really think will benefit all of you guys. You guys just got to push through it and realize that there is light at the end of the tunnel. And it's been hard out here. There's been a lot of loss in my community, and there's just been so much going on. Even through these dark and hard times, we got to focus on God. We got to focus on Yahuwah and keep pushing through, because what happens if we give up? Like, there's just, giving up isn't an option. It's not. We got to keep pushing through. And even if you're like, well, I'm only going to get 1% better today, get 1% better. Try to get 1% better every single day. Do that for a year and watch how much better you'll get. 365% better, right? So think about that. Even getting just 1% better every day, whether that's going for an extra run, doing a little bit of extra cardio, eating better. I mean, if you keep stacking these W's, you're eventually going to become who you want. Enough yapping. Let's get into this last set. All right, guys, so we're gonna be finishing up my lat movement with some pullovers. I'm gonna do 3 sets of 15 of these as well. These are a great burner. Not sure how great my form is on this, but you guys can critique and help me out if you want. Busy it is in the gym, I'll either do voiceovers or I'll actually just mic up in person. The reason obviously why I do voiceovers is because it's so busy in here and music's blasting, you can't really hear me. So if you guys are wondering why I keep like changing back and forth, that's why. Like I've been saying though, I do not only want to upload gym content, I do want to upload learning scripture and podcasts and stuff. But I have to go get new microphones first because I only have this one. I actually lost the other one, so just got to bear with me on that. I'm only going to film one set of rear delts so you guys know the exercise I'm doing. But I'm not going to record all the sets and bore you guys out. And I'll record one set of the back attack that I'm going to do. Back attacks like the lower back movements. And I'll pretty much wrap up this back day. All right, guys, here's some rear delts. We're going to be doing some face pulls today for my rear delts. Like I said, I'm only going to get one set. Pay attention to how I do this and try to implement it. There's plenty of good rear delt exercises that you can do. Not only this, the reverse chest flies are going like this. Those are beautiful too. You can do dumbbells where you're bent over rows. Instead of having it out here, you just have it out here. That'll hit rear delts. Plenty of things. This will hit traps and rear delts though, so a little 2-in-1 action. All right, guys, this is going to be the last exercise of the night. This is going to be like a lower back. If you have anything close to this like this in your gym, I would recommend doing it. Building up your lower back at a young age is definitely smart. Because the older you get with age, the weaker it becomes. So let's jump into it. We actually have 2 different back machines here, so it'd be nice to be able to switch up every once in a while. It's like a reverse sit-up. All right, guys, so that is going to wrap up the back day. So like I said, a recap, I did lat pull downs. I did some of these right here. Just not going to focus on them. I'm not really sure what they're called. I guess like a neutral grip lat pull down, probably. So yeah, so pull-ups, neutral grip, lat pull down, some pull-overs with the rope, some face pulls for rear delts, and then the seated back machine, which is going to hit your lower back, which is very important and very essential. And do not skip your cardio. Always get that cardio in, whether it's in the beginning or the end. Very important. I recommend doing it at the beginning. Like a light in the beginning. If you want to go harder, do that at the end so you're not burnt when you get to the end. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the support. See you guys later.